Welcome back to the Third Legs Podcast. I'm your host, Nate, and of course, Donnie.
What's up?
We hope you guys enjoy the new logo, man. We got a new logo done. We hope that you guys enjoyed your Week 3 and Week 2 games. We're sorry that we missed the podcast last week, but I was out of town. I've been working a lot, but here we are bringing you guys our Week 4 predictions. Next week, we'll hit y'all with a double upload. I'll make sure that happens, but this week, we just got our Week 4 predictions coming out, man. So turn us up, hit that like button, hit the sub. Follow us on everything. We're about to jump right into it. Last week, Week 3, I went 10-6. In Week 2, just to do a little recap, I went 11-5.
Oh, yeah. I didn't do that good. Week 2, I went 10-6, but last week I went 7-9.
Yeah, if you peep the reel on YouTube and Instagram, you would know the... You know that. I'm also 2-1 on upsets of the week. I had the Saints Week 2, Carolina last week. Bring me that money, baby. You know what I'm saying? At Nate's Takes, you know what I'm saying? But
oh man.
Yeah, going into this week, my total record is 31-17.
Yeah, I'm 27-21.
Up 4 games on him. Up 4 games on. Just like last year. Getting beat again.
Yeah. Yeah, we're Week 3 in. We're 3 weeks in. We're good.
Hey, we'll see. You gotta catch up now. You're playing catch up.
We'll have some difference.
Playing catch up, no mayonnaise.
What the hell does that mean?
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, last week was crazy. I think the biggest thing for everybody is the Bengals going 0-3, man. I mean, the Commanders back-to-back weeks without a single punt. It's the first time that's happened. It said since like 1970 or something crazy.
Neither team.
Well, yeah, neither team punted, but it was the first time a team had 0 punts in
I thought
2
it was
weeks
a game.
in a row. Well, yeah, that. But also, the Commanders didn't punt the week before either.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks in a row scoring every single possession. That hasn't happened, like, ever. It was, like, 1940, 1970. It's a wild stat.
And Jane Daniels, man, he's a good quarterback.
Oh, yeah, dude. Jane Daniels proved himself. That's for sure.
He's definitely better than Caleb Williams.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming back healthy this week, which is good. There wasn't really no serious injuries last week. There was a few, scaries where, you were like...
Like, whoa.
Like, oh, my God, so what's about to happen?
Well, Eckler went out. He's out this week, too.
Yeah, but like Jettas and them guys, everyone thought that was serious, and
Eckler was a big part of their screen games, though.
Oh yeah, the receiving game. Yeah, he's been doing good with they've been using like B-Rob for their ground and pound, and
which he should be.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's been killing it this year so far.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I do too, man. Red Rifle lit it up. Andy Dalton lit it up. That was my upset of the week. If you missed the reel.
I mean, now the Bengals got to play the Red Rifle this week.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
The Red Rifle's back, and he's back against Cincinnati. I'm nervous about it, but anyway. I mean, since the Bengals, they can't stop nobody. They show that their defenses. We got star names, but we're showing weakness.
Yeah, we are.
And Andy Dalton just bombed for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. So.
Killed it. Absolutely killed it. We got 5 undefeated teams left. Tonguing, man. We got the... almost messed that up there. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers, the
Minnesota
Vikings, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, and the Seattle Seahawks. Wait until you see the end of the episode. I'm bringing that up for a reason, because wait till you see the end of the episode. I got a little something. So we'll start it off. Thursday Night Football. I went with Dallas. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that. Sorry we didn't get anything posted for Thursday Night Football predictions, but I feel like most of America had Dallas. It was a way closer game than a lot of people expected, which I also posted about that. I said everyone has Dallas dominating them tonight. And I posted that in my Discord and on Twitter that I think it's going to be within a 10-point game. Like, Dallas is not very good. Oh, my God. I know it didn't happen last week, but Micah Parsons' injury, Malik Neighbors, back-to-back plays. Like, bro, you say Malik Neighbors, not a single person in the NFL has 40-plus targets. He has over 50.
Yeah, well,
Dude, he is
He
filthy.
he gets open and you know he.
I mean, there was a couple plays.
He's him.
There was literally, he's him. Dad's eating his words over here.
Yeah.
There was a couple plays where he was wide open for touchdowns, and Daniel Jones
He's
just
making-
gets it to him
he's
so
like-
late and makes
yeah.
him turn around like
I don't know. He's making Daniel Jones look good, in my opinion, because Daniel Jones does not look good, and now he's looking like he's a halfway decent quarterback.
A lot of that has to do with Malik Neighbors, man. Get you them elite wide
guaranteed.
receivers. I bet the Chargers are eating out those words right now. I'll tell you what. But yeah, Dallas got the dub
They
on
definitely
Thursday
are.
night. Yeah, Dallas got the dub on Thursday night, barely against the Giants. Just proves my point even more. This team is not making the playoffs, bro. I'm sorry, they're not. You got injuries all over defense. Lawrence out for 4 weeks. Parsons about to be out a few weeks. Deron Bland on the IR before the season even started. And then you got they had 3 things to fix in the offseason. More interior run rush. More weapons around Dak, wide receivers, and the run game. Guess what they fixed? Nothing. Not a thing. They did not make any moves. You can't just not make any moves and fix nothing and then lose guys and expect to be good. Like, I've been saying this since before the season started, and I hope that people were shown last night when they barely squeaked out a win against the Giants, that
That just shows you that they ain't.
that they're just not the same team, man. I mean, I've been trying to say it. Mike Zimmer looks like he does not have that defense under control whatsoever.
That's what I'm saying. You see Dallas is like the richest team in the NFL, but they don't want to put. They don't. Their team don't look like it's the
They could have
richest.
got a Derrick Henry or somebody like that.
Yeah,
I mean
something
easily. They could have got so many guys.
I mean,
they're
something.
passing up on running backs in the draft for guys that aren't even on their 52-man roster. I mean, it don't even make sense.
No, don't.
But yeah, enough of the Dallas.
But I like Rico Dowdle though. Dowdle's showing some.
I like Dowdle too, but you can't. I mean,
You can't. Yeah, I know, but I don't like the receiving core. I mean, you got obviously CD.
you got old Brandon Cooks. You got
obviously
CeeDee Lamb.
CD, but other than that, I mean, they're just
I'm saying CeeDee
weak.
Lamb can't carry a team.
they're weak. And then you got Rico Dowdle and Ezekiel Elliott. Like, that's weak.
Yeah, they got Dalvin Cook too, but he ain't even seen the field yet. It's
Yeah,
crazy, dude. What happened to Dalvin Cook? Like, he was
I
so
don't know.
good one year, and then the next year he's not on the NFL team.
It was more than 1 year.
Oh, man,
I have to go back and look, but I thought he had 2 or 3 good years. Everybody was like, "This is the man."
oh no, he had multiple good years. I'm saying like he was so
All
good.
the year before you.
Yeah, he
no
was so
yeah.
good, and then the next year
It was just nothing.
he wasn't on there. He got hurt, and then the following year he wasn't on a team, and then he just hasn't
fell
done
off from
anything.
there. That's
It makes-
crazy.
It's
Jesus.
insane because he was listed
I
as
seen a video
a
of
top
him
running back in the
gym,
NFL.
and I seen a video of him in the gym. Dude looks like,
Oh yeah, he's jacked.
he looks like a dang old monster. It's like I
Yeah.
just do not playing football right now, but
I don't know. Maybe feed Dalvin Cook. Who knows? But Dowdle needs some more carries, man. I mean, he's clearly that RB1 over there. But yeah, let's start off with Sunday football, baby. Sunday football, Saints versus the Falcons. Now, we got, in my opinion, the most overrated team in all of football right now, the New Orleans Saints. I saw Tom Brady have the Saints in his top 5 NFL teams right now. That is a joke. I'm sorry. The Saints are not even going to make the playoffs. What are we talking about right now? I got the Falcons. Falcons have looked very good
The
these last
Saints
couple
is a
weeks.
top 5 team is an absolute fucking. That's just stupid. I like the Falcons here. The Falcons are at home. I just like them here. I think their defense. Both defenses are good, so I don't see a 26-24. I see more like a 20-16.
Yeah, it'll be definitely something like that. But yeah, I got the Falcons, man.
Yeah, but I got the Falcons on this one.
Not a big Saints believer over here, and they're going through a lot of injuries right now as well. Next game, Bengals at the Panthers. If the Bengals go 0-4,
Who knows here?
then I might be done picking the Bengals, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'll never put a bingo on a parlay or on a ticket ever again the rest of my life. I said I don't care if they win 12 games in a row from here on out. They're not going on a ticket for me.
God.
They'll never be on another ticket. But yeah, I'm going to Bengals too because it's the Bengals. I mean,
Yeah, I got the Bengals. I mean, if they lose to the Panthers, then I guess I'll take that L. Like I can't pick the Bengals to lose 4 in a row. Like there's no bias involved.
And the
They're the
Carolina.
Bengals. There's no way
I
that
don't
they
care
lose
what
4 in a
Carolina
row.
did last week.
If they lose 4 in a row, they need to, bro. That boy Zach needs fired. I don't care. He needs fired after week 5.
I'm ready to move on from him anyway.
I mean, yeah, I've been saying that.
As I said, I don't care if we like won out and went to the Super Bowl and won. I still want Zach gone.
Yeah, I mean, he's never gonna. He's gonna be the reason we don't go to a Super Bowl. I mean, him and the GM or upper management not wanting to pay our guys.
Oh, and Mike Brown, he's a keeper too. He'll keep him for 15 years like he did Marvin Lewis.
Oh yeah, just so you don't got to worry about it.
Yeah, he'll keep Zach Taylor 12 years.
Yep, just so you don't got to worry about it.
Sign the 4-4-year contracts.
Some Marvin Lewis stuff. Yeah, that's funny. The Rams versus the Bears. What do you got? What do you got going on in this game? Caleb had his breakout game last week.
I mean, he did have a
300
game.
something yards,
He
2
did.
touchdowns. He had a couple
every
turnovers, but one of them was off a tip.
The Rams defense, their defensive back. I mean, they're just depleted, man. But the Bears,
No Cup, no Nakua.
yeah, I'm still giving it to the Rams by a very small margin.
I have the Rams too.
By less than 3, I'm gonna say.
I got the Rams too, man.
I really think it's gonna be like by a field goal or less.
I think the Rams have so much confidence from beating the Niners last week, which that's another big one. Like, what? The Rams, I mean, I know the 49ers are banged up, but, bro, no one expected the Rams to go in there and win that game.
No, it's just Stafford trusting his backup receivers.
He just...
Like, he bombed that one at 2-2. I'm telling you what, that was nice. And honestly, if he could have kept it on the run, it would have been a touchdown. But he kind of slowed down and fell to the 4-yard line. But that was a nice bomb to him.
Yeah.
He likes 2-2-2. He trusts him.
Yeah, he's been throwing dots. I mean, that's just what he does. He throws dots. Stafford.
He's a beast.
I miss quarterbacks like that, man. Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Big Ben's, like
Yeah,
guys that can't run, just throwing dots. I mean, they fit it in the craziest spots. Like, as much as you hate any of those guys, all of those guys could fit a ball freaking anywhere. Like, anywhere. I miss like half the league being like that. Like, I feel like it was a little more fun to watch than, you know, the quarterbacks running around not really taking chances.
Oh, but football was awesome when you can actually tackle people. I mean, truth hurts, man.
That's funny. But yeah, we both got the Rams. Man, 3 in a row, same ones. Looks like it's about to be 4 in a row because I'm sure you don't got a different one than I do right here. Vikings at the Packers. Jordan Love's return to a team that just won 2 games in a row with Malik Willis. How can you not take the Packers right here? I know the Vikings are undefeated, but Aaron Jones is returning to Lambeau. Bro,
Don't care.
if Aaron Jones does a Lambeau leap, you think the Packers fans will like shove him out or accept it?
No, because he's going to do one where he sees Vikings fans.
And a Lambeau leap in the Vikings fans? Bro, he's got to do. Aaron Jones is scoring this weekend. You can put that on your bets. He's scoring this weekend. There's no doubt in my mind.
I mean,
he's Lambeau.
They're really going to try it. They're really going to try.
They're going to force him to score. They're literally going to try everything they can to get him to score.
Yeah, but all on the sidelines, he's going to be looking at that end zone for them Viking fans.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I found you.
He's
As
Lambeau.
soon as he walks in, he's going to Lambeau leap it.
Dude, he's got a Lambeau leap, bro. Oh man, but I got the Packers, man.
I mean, I got Jair versus Justin Jefferson, and Justin Jefferson don't look good when he's against Jair. So, I think once they shut him down, the Vikings are shut down. So, I think the Packers defense really steps up, and Jordan Love's back, baby. He's back. He's back.
The Packers defense,
and it's hard to win. It's hard to win in Lambeau. And the Lambeau Packers fans absolutely despise the Vikings. So, I just don't see it. I think the Packers win it.
Yeah, their defense has looked great. Jordan Love's back this week. I mean, I got
Malik Willis, man.
If it was Malik
give it up
Willis,
to him,
I think
man.
I'd give it to the Vikings.
I mean, you got to give it up to him, but how he's performed these last couple of weeks, man.
Ivan out again. That's their lead on defense. So
That's what I'm saying.
they're probably going to run the crap out of the ball, the Packers, for sure.
I think both teams are going to run the crap out of it because Jair will shut Justin down, and then you got Aaron Jones and
Addison's
Jacobs.
back.
Nobody cares about Addison.
Oh, my God. Will Xavier McKinney get a 4th pick? Sam Darnold's first of the year. fourth pick in 4 games. Imagine.
Somebody's got to pick.
If you didn't know, Xavier McKinney's got a pick in every game this season.
Yeah.
The Packers.
And somebody's going to get a pick. There's going to be an interception. Sam Donald will throw a pick to this defense. I also don't know who. I'm hoping it's Jair for a pick 6, so he has 2 of them already because he's already got 1 pick 6.
Yeah, I had him last week.
I like to see him get 5 pick 6s this year. That's my next jersey.
He would have more touchdowns than
That's
like.
gonna be my next jersey, Jair Alexander.
He would have if he had 5 pick 6, he'd have more touchdowns than like a lot of like receivers. I don't know about all that. But
number one cornerback, baby.
Next
one.
game, I'm interested to see what you have to say. Jags versus the Texans.
Well, I think this is by far the easiest pick of the week.
Really?
Yes, I do. Even with Tank Dell out, that ain't gonna matter. That has nothing to do with it. And they're on the 3rd string running back. They are on the 3rd string.
Who? What do you mean 3rd string?
They have no Joe Mixon ain't back, is he?
No, but they have Cam Akers.
And Damian Pierce was their number 2, and now they're going in with Cam Akers. That's number 3.
Damian Pierce is there too. He's healthy this week.
It's right there on the thing. He's out.
No, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. No Joe Mixon, no Damian Pierce.
But
Cam
Cam
Akers.
Akers is there too, like, clearly.
Yeah, well, they got him. They always keep saying Damian Pierce, so whatever. But I got the Texans at home. I still think that they still win. Jaguars are a freaking mess.
I'm not gonna lie. This game for me was a hard pick. Like, I thought Texans easy pick, but then again, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, these are the type of games the Jags would win.
I mean,
Like, I would not be surprised.
they got to
to
win
see
one.
Jags
They're not
win.
going. They're not going to not win one game. I mean, come on.
They could be the only owned team without a win after this week. It's just the Jags and oh no, it was the Jags and Panthers, not even the Panthers anymore.
No, they won last week to the Raiders.
I feel like there's another team with 0 wins that I'm forgetting. Let me see here. Do the Raiders have a win? Oh man, I can't remember. Titans, that's who it is. The Titans. Jags and Titans are the only 0-3 games. Yeah, I think the Jags. I mean, I picked the Texans. I mean, C.J. Stroud has to battle his back after that last week, and the Jags' defense isn't very good. But the Jags are going to win one of these games here soon, man. They're not just going to go winless all year. But they look in shambles. They look like the worst team in football right now. But, you know, it's any given Sunday. You know, I place my bets for free over on my Discord. You can find that on Twitter and in my bio. And I have the Texans on my lock of the week. And, like, ever since I put that, I just keep thinking, like, man, the Jags could win this game.
There's always a bait game. That could be the bait game.
That could be the bait game. You know, that's what I've been thinking.
There's another one I think might be a bait game, too, that I'll mention here when it gets to it.
Yeah, I got my upset of the week as well. Pittsburgh versus the Colts.
I kind of went back and forth on this, but the Colts defense is too depleted. See, and there's no Jalen Warren. See Najee Harris getting 100 yards this game and a touchdown. If you want to put a touchdown score, you put Najee Harris. He's going to make it.
Najee Harris probably will have a good game. Colts letting up.
Yeah, I like. I got him on one of my bets I'm making this week is Najee Harris getting 50+. That's not going to stop. There's nobody going to stop him from getting 50 yards. The Colts defense they're missing four starters right now. They are going to get. They're going to run all over them. They're just going to run all over them. So I think Najee Harris is a good pick. I think the Colts get him. Or Steelers get him, I mean.
This is one of my little upsets this week. I like the Colts in this game. Now, the thing...
Look.
Yeah.
I had him, and I was like, you know what? Their defense is too depleted.
You got Anthony Richardson. I think that's the X factor in this game, personally. Yeah. You know, he's due for a breakout game, and it can be against any team. He's that good. It can be against any team. It could be against the Steelers defense, and
I got him benched.
I'm betting with the Colts, man. I'm going. Who'd you start?
Sam Darnold.
Against the Packers? I would start AR. Like, I'm not risking benching AR in any league. Like, there's a league I have AR starting, and who's on my bench? Oh man, I can't remember, but I still started him this week. Like, He just he can break out at any time, and I would be upset if I missed the breakout week. And I mean, it could be against the Steelers defense. He's that good.
I don't know.
They got the Colts.
When you go back and look to the first 3 weeks, there ain't a team in the league yet has been able to run against the Steelers defense front seven. So I mean, like, he's gonna have to be on nothing but AR-15 in this game. I know Jonathan Taylor's a beast. He's had 100 yards every game he stepped on the field this year, but nobody's had 100 yards rushing against the Steelers yet. Can Jonathan Taylor do it? I don't know. I don't think so. So I think A's going to be on AR-15. And that's going to be too much pressure on his head, and they're going to lose this game.
Definitely be on AR. Man, I just like the Colts, man. It's the way that
because like Jonathan Taylor's
he's played
sneaky.
these
Nobody's
last couple
talking about
weeks.
Jonathan Taylor for some reason. When you go back and look, he's had 100 yards every game.
Well, he's been solid the last couple of years as well. I don't know why. He was RB1 2 years ago, wasn't
Yeah. Last year he was a little
he? Because he was hurt.
right, but year before that I picked him like early and like I got made fun of for it, and he was number 1 running back in fantasy.
Denver versus the Jets. Now this is my lock of the week. There's no shot the Jets lose this game. I got the Jets, bro. I ain't even talking about it. Denver, come on, bro. Stop playing.
Denver.
That was another one
I-
from last week. Them smacking the Bucks. That we
Yeah,
didn't
that's what I'm
talk
saying, dude. Like, I don't know where that came from. I don't know if that NFL had something to do with that or
Sean
what.
Payton was tired of losing, bro. I watched part of that game. It didn't seem like NFL. It seemed like Baker Mayfield got pressured 22 times and could not do nothing.
Cannot do
The
nothing.
Broncos defense dominated the Bucks last week.
I don't think the Jets. I don't think not the Jets. I don't think the Broncos have a chance on this one.
No, bro. This is my lock of the week. I
I
don't
think they're
care.
at the Jets.
The Jets are not losing this game.
If you look at Broncos' run defense, it's like 23rd or something in the league. So you're going to see Brees Hall have a really good game.
And Braylon Allen. Can't forget him.
And Braylon
They're
Allen,
giving
yeah.
him a lot of carries.
Yeah.
A lot of production.
I can see between the two of them getting like at least 125, maybe 150 yards between the two of them. You're going to see a lot of running in this game. I think the Jets, Aaron Rodgers, man, him and Garrett Wilson just, it's really aggravating me. We're in week 4 and they haven't really got that click yet.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers has been killing it, though.
Yeah, and I mean,
I got him top 5.
there's no way I can see the Broncos. I hate saying that, but I just don't see no way the Broncos even have a chance here.
No, they don't have a chance.
I think this is one of my locks.
That's my lock of the week right there, man. You can't convince me otherwise. Next game, last 1 o'clock game for you guys. Eagles at the Bucks. Eagles with no AJ Brown. Eagles with no Devonta Smith. It's gonna have to be a Saquon game. It has to be a Saquon game. They just bumped up John Ross from the practice squad to active, so that's how desperate the Eagles are. The Eagles literally
So no AJ Brown, no Devontae Smith.
no.
Eagles are about to lose this game.
Yeah, I got the Bucks too.
I don't.
You got the Eagles.
Mm.
We got him stressing. He's stressing. He's rubbing his head.
But no Devontae Smith or AJ Brown. So you're going to see Saquon with 39 carries. And Jalen Hurts with like 17 carries.
Yeah,
There's
it's
going to
gonna be a lot of
50
running.
rushes in the game.
This is gonna have to, man. If the Eagles win,
Because Jalen Hurts is going to
Sirianni
act like he's going to throw it. Run it to the outside, and then he's just going to run it. That's what's going to happen. They're just going to run it, and try to beat him that way.
Well, and they're out Lane Johnson. They have no Lane Johnson, starting right tackle. All pro, Lane Johnson, one of the best linemen in the league.
I'm still going with my Eagles. I'm still going to go with the Eagles.
Yeah, I got the Bucks. Man. Listen, the Bucks dominate bad defenses, and that's what the Eagles have looked like this year. They're one of the worst ranked pass defenses in the league. You're going against Mike Evans, K. Dobbins, Rashad Whites, Chris Godwin, who's looked like a god
These last couple weeks, yeah.
this season so far. I got the Bucks winning this game. Yeah, I got the Bucks. The Eagles just have so many injuries, but if the Eagles do win, Sirianni has to be in his absolute bag with the play calls. Like, he's got to pull a Matt LaFleur in this piece. Like, he's got if y'all didn't watch those Packers teams without Love, the plays that they was doing, it was mind blowing. I'm like, bro, I don't see this on any NFL teams ever. I didn't, like some of the plays he was doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like he gets no credit either. It's funny.
Oh yeah, he's one of the best coaches in the league. But yeah, I got the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, I got the Eagles. I don't know.
Sticking with it.
I've seen Bucks get straight smacked by the shitty ass Broncos. That's what kind of like just puts me into a.
They got a good pass defense, though, man. The Eagles have looked booty butt pass defense wise.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I'm still sticking with the Eagles.
Like with no AJ Brown, Devonta Smith had 13 targets before he got absolutely murdered in the head with the dirtiest hit I've ever seen. Shaking my head. 4 p.m. games,
Shaking
baby.
my head.
4 p.m. Let's start it off. Commanders at the Cardinals. What you got?
I got the Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals too, but listen, no Trey McBride this week. Washington, it has so much momentum right now after these last couple of weeks. Like the Washington Commanders are 2-1 right now, guys. They're 2-1. They beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Like, round of applause for Jaden Daniels and the boys over there, man. Jonathan Gannon has looked way better as an offensive coordinator rather than a head coach.
Yeah.
He is, I mean, he's been killing it too. He's just been, like, his mix of run and pass plays and screens, like, he's not throwing a screen every play like Zach Taylor's. You know what I'm saying? He's got the perfect mix of run and pass. He knows what guys need to go in. The only issue I've had with him is Terry McLaurin. He's had him lined up on the left side a lot of plays and just doing dumb stuff like streaks or posts. Like, he's not really utilizing Terry McLaurin. But last week, we've seen that.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot more Terry McLaurin. So clearly, maybe those first couple weeks, he just didn't, you know, everyone's like, oh my God, Terry McLaurin finally has a quarterback. And he just used him as a decoy. I mean, Jay McDaniels is that good. He's got it on his feet. He can pass. I mean, I don't know. There was only one pass from Jay Daniels last week that I was like, how did you miss that? And it was that wide open touchdown deep ball. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He was wide open. He overthrew him by like 10 yards. I was like, what kind of throw was that? But, I mean, that was the only throw. I mean, but you can't even knock it whenever he got laid out on that last play and threw a dot to McLaurin in the corner in the end zone to end the game. Like, broke my heart. I was there. Happy birthday to me. So, yeah, maybe I got a little animosity with this pick, but nah, I'm just kidding. Kyler Murray has looked great. You know, playing against his former coach, Gannon. I got the Cards, man. You know Gannon is over there helping with the Commanders' defense and stuff, though, because he was just in that system these last few years. And he even talked about the Cardinals in some practice interviews. He said that he loves Kyler Murray. He was all in on Kyler Murray. He tried to build that team around him when he was there. And that's another thing I like about Cliff, man. Like, I don't say hate, but I didn't like him as a coach. But since he's left, he hasn't smack talked him one time. He hasn't downplayed the Cardinals one time. He just talks about how grateful he is for the opportunity and talks about how much he loves Kyler Murray. I mean, he definitely likes the mobile QBs, bro. Like Jaden Daniels, Kyler Murray. But yeah, I got the Cards. But this is like, bro, this game and the Bills-Ravens game are my two favorite games this week. And obviously Vikings-Packers. But so I'd say 1 o'clock, Vikings-Packers, 4 o'clock, Washington Cards, and night games, Bills-Ravens. Like, those three are like my favorite games this week. But Washington Cards is an underrated game. Like, I'm hyped for that. I think it'll be close. Going to be high scoring too, bro. You got two not good defenses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're putting up 20, 30 points, I guarantee you. I'm saying like 24 to 30 type game, bro.
Yeah, it will be. I think so too.
Something like that. But yeah, let's move on. Patriots versus the 49ers. Let's start off, man.
With what? They win.
Who wins?
Let's move on.
The 49ers?
Yeah. Yeah.
My upset of the week. The New England Patriots upsetting the San Francisco 49ers. Yes. Yes. That is my upset of the week. 2-1 upsets of the week. They called me crazy these last 2 weeks. They called me crazy. Now listen. Before you start typing. Now listen. The last 3 weeks in a row, The biggest spread has lost the game. The biggest win spread has lost. Not only lost the spread, lost the game. Lost the game. Patriots defense, phenomenal, spectacular. They can run the ball. Their offense looks good. They got so many injuries. No Deebo Samuel once again. Christian McCaffrey, where's he at? Nowhere. Jordan Mason really going to be able to fill a Christian McCaffrey role against a defense this good? Of course he has been these last few weeks, but he has not played a Patriots defense. He's not played a Patriots deep front seven. I don't know if I can see him filling a Christian McCaffrey role. And then you got Gonzalez on Ayuk. So what, Juwan Jennings supposed to have another 200-yard game?
No, about 122 touchdowns.
Nah. Give me the Patriots in the biggest upset of the season. Watch. You watch. I'm all in on it. Patriots, bro. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm talking like 17-13. But you're going to see these Patriots squeak out a win, and everyone's going to be like, what? No one had that. I did. Patriots.
I can't wait to say this and go back
Were
and
you
laugh at it.
expecting a bigger upset of the week?
I can't wait to say this, go back and laugh at
Were
it.
you expecting a bigger upset of the
I'll
week?
make sure we get to go back and look at it, everybody, and laugh at it.
Hey, I'll take my L if they win. Like, I'm like, man, there's always
49ers.
upsets. There's always upsets. Just
Well, yeah,
remember
there's
that.
always upsets.
Just remember that. There's always upsets.
I did pick the Rams. They're Bears are favored by 3.5.
Is that your upset of the week, Rams?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. Yeah,
Upset of the week.
yeah, that's just mine. Because there ain't no real big ones. I think there's still. I picked some upsets that are all real low.
That was my big one, man. I got some
they're all
real upsets, too.
like -1.5.
The Bucks is an upset, technically. The Colts is technically an upset. The Rams, technically an upset. All three of those I have as upsets. And then the Patriots. Night. Next game.
That's never happening.
Chiefs. Chiefs versus the Chargers, baby. Chargers might be without Herbert. They are.
No Derwin James.
They're without Joe Alt. No Derwin James.
No Bosa.
Yeah, no Bosa, no Derwin James, no Joe Alt, maybe no Herbert. Chiefs won. See ya. Chiefs won.
God.
Let's move on.
They could have all of them. The Chiefs going to win. The refs are that right. Refs playing is reffing that game.
It don't matter to me, man.
The Chiefs' favorite ref is reffing that game. So
Chiefs are gonna win. There's not even a debate. Let's move on.
No.
Browns versus the Raiders. Raiders. No Max Crosby. No Devontae Adams. Come on, bruh. But the Browns are without Wyatt Teller and Jack Conklin. They're starting right guard and right tackle.
That is true.
But when you don't got Max Crosby there, does it matter too much? I mean, I don't know. You're going to see a dumb low-scoring game in this one. I'm telling you right now. You're going to see a super low-scoring game. But I got the Browns winning this one, man. The Raiders not having their two best players on their whole team, I just can't see them winning. I don't care who they're playing. I don't care if they're playing the Panthers.
I definitely got the Browns.
Yeah, I got the Browns too.
Yeah, I just don't.
If the Raiders won, I'd be very surprised. I'd be very, very surprised.
Yeah. And if they do, it ain't going to be by much. This ain't going to be a very high-scoring game. You're going to see like a 16-13 or...
Brock Bowers got to go crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got
Zamir
Brock
White.
Bowers, Jacoby Myers.
Zamir White.
Yeah, what's up with Alexander Madison touchdown week 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Zamir White, Dookie, and bro.
Dookie and...
Drives me crazy. They just keep giving it to Madison within 10 yards, man. God. Next game we got... Oh, that's the end of 4 o'clock. My bad, y'all. Next game we got Sunday Night Football. This has got to be game of the week. Bills versus Ravens. I mean,
That's got to be.
Got to be game of the week right here, man. Bills versus the Ravens. These two always go at it. Last time they played, Josh Allen led them to a game-winning field goal drive, 23-20. I think this week you see a Ravens redemption game, man. 2-2. I got the Ravens. Ending the Bills.
I actually have the Ravens too, and I just...
It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be close.
Man, it's gonna be a great game.
There's no way it's not close. There's no way it's not a great game. The Bills have so much momentum right now, but I feel like the Ravens are just so locked in on winning. Like, did you see the Marlon Humphrey Instagram Live where he was recording Lamar?
Mm-hmm.
He was like recording Lamar after the Cowboys win. He's like, "Why are you live right now, bro? He said, we're 1-2. Why are you live right now? Salty. Like, straight salty. He said, stop recording. Like, straight told him, stop. Like, what are you celebrating for? He said, you dropped a pick. What are you celebrating for? He said, yeah, I dropped a pick. What do you want? He's like, I don't care. I wanted to run up the score. He said that too. And that's why that's a big thing I respect about Lamar too. He said that in one of the little practice interviews or whatever, like, you know, they asked him questions. They asked him about the Instagram Live, and he just said, like, he was just like, we're 1-2. Like, when we're up, you know, we're up 3 scores and we only won by 3. He's like, that makes him mad. That pissed him off. He's like, I wanted to go out there and run up the score. Like, that's what we play football for. He said, when I'm beating a team, I want to stomp them. I don't want to just let up and then it be a close game. I got to go get a first down to win the game. Like he, you know, you shouldn't be in that predicament. And that's what they did. They just kept running and running and running like the game was over. Game ain't over till that clock hits 0, bro. We've seen crazy upsets, crazy comebacks, and that's what I like about Lamar a lot. And I just feel like he's really locked in himself. And the Ravens defense, I feel like, is better than the Bills. Offenses, you know, I feel like they're potato right now. Ravens and Bills offense. Ravens are struggling with weapons. Same with the Bills. Both of their strongest weapons outside of quarterback is their running back. You got Henry and Cook. They've been the ones dominating, I feel like, for both of those teams. They've been the most consistent player, other than the quarterback, I feel like, for the Bills and the Ravens.
All right.
That's another thing. I think you're going to see a big run game here, man. I feel like you'll see 20 carries from each running back. But I don't know. Josh Allen versus Lamar, they might promote that. But they both got great running backs. That's why I think people are going to go wrong, especially with betting, is like having so much stuff on Lamar yards and Allen yards, and then you're just going to see James Cook and Derrick Henry just running the ball the whole time. I can see that. That's how I picture this game. No, I got the Ravens. You got the Ravens?
Yeah, I got the Ravens. I feel the same way. I think they're going to.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills won.
No, not at all. I think it's going to be a really close game. It's hard to pick this game, honestly.
This is a great Sunday night game, bro.
It is a great Sunday night game, and it's hard to pick. I mean, you
can't miss it.
But you got to pick one, so I'm going with the Ravens.
Going with the Ravens. Monday Night Football, another doubleheader. I don't think I'm a big fan of this doubleheader Monday night games. You can only watch one, really.
Yeah, I'm not liking it either.
I'm not the biggest fan, but I understand for stuff like this. Like, originally, it was Titans versus Dolphins. Like, they had to add another game, and Seahawks versus Lions is like the perfect game to add. That's going to be a great game. Honestly, I don't really think it is, but it is what it is. The two most overrated teams to me in the NFL is the Saints and the Seahawks. I don't think either team's going to make the playoffs. So there's that. Sorry, guys. I don't think either team's going to make the playoffs, and they're being looked at as top 10 teams in the NFL right now. Like, all these tier lists I'm seeing just blows my mind. But Titans at Dolphins. Dolphins got Tyler Snoop Huntley, you know what I'm saying, this week. That's a game changer right there. From Skylar Thompson to him. You're talking about a guy who was in the Pro Bowl. Like, I know he was on the Ravens, and a couple guys got.
When he played when Lamar was hurt, come on, dude.
He was winning games.
Yeah, he was out there doing it. So I'm saying with these two speedy receivers, I think he's gonna cook a little bit. I
think so too. Now, I had the Titans. I've had the Titans the last few days, but then Mike McDaniel announced Tyler Huntley was their starting QB this week. Man,
I picked the Dolphins when I made my list, even with before I even knew Tyler Huntley was there. I just don't like
what the Titans got going on.
No.
Now, I got the Titans. I think they win their first game. I think the only undefeated team with 0 wins after this week is the Jaguars. I think that's going to be a big topic of discussion. Trevor Lawrence, 0-4. Doug Peterson, what do we do with him? You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm looking. I think Callahan's a good coach. I really do. It's not his fault that his quarterback just
throws. He's got one of the worst offensive lines in the league too.
Yeah, that's true. But dude, Will Levis, man, he's looked. God, bro. I was so excited about Will Levis going into the season. He just looked so sad, so disappointing. So disappointing, man. Like he's had like the goofiest plays every week. Like he's had a low light every week. Like not highlight, low light. Like low lights every week. But I got this. I don't think you're gonna see a very high scoring game here. But you know who knows? I think the Titans squeak it out. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Dolphins win now as Tyler Huntley, but I'm not about to sit here and switch on my pick. I'm gonna ride with it. I'm gonna ride with the Titans. Even though I almost switched it to Dolphins, but I was like, you know what? I done made my TikTok. I done made my Instagram reel. I did the Titans. I'll roll with it. Whatever. So yeah, I guess I'll go the Titans.
Yeah, I want Dolphins.
I think Tyreek Hill's finally gonna have his week with Huntley. I think he's gonna be like, bro, Tyreek, you have not had a good game this year. I got you, dog. Like for real. But
right, dude, he had a great week 1. I played him against fantasy.
Oh yeah,
He had like
Tua.
He had 38 or 40 points or something.
That's what happens when you got a halfway decent quarterback throwing you the ball, man. Tua Tagovailoa.
He might as well retire.
Last game of the week. You already said that's not happening.
Yeah, I know.
Last game of the week, Seahawks versus the Lions. Another possible game of the week to some people, not to me. I think the Lions smack these Seahawks. Sorry. I really do. Ken Walker's back. Seahawks have looked pretty good. But the Lions are one of the best teams in the NFL. Like, last year was not a fluke. This is real life right now. The Lions are one of the best teams in football. You can't not take that away from them.
I'm giving it to the Lions, but if it was at Seattle, I'd say Seattle.
Really? You think it'd be close?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude,
I think the Lions are going to win. They might win by 6 or more. But if I'm saying if it was at Seattle, I'd give it to Seattle. But at Detroit, their fans are, man, they're so hyped about their team right now.
I mean,
they got a good defense. They got a good offense. I mean, their weapons everywhere. I just don't see Seattle winning.
I mean, the Lions remind me a lot of the Bengals, man. Like, bad team for so long, and when they became good, they had all their loyal fans plus all these new fans.
Yeah, but the Lions are still good. We're back to bad. Or sad. The Bengals are sad.
I'm just saying they remind me of the Bengals.
Dude, I bet you our next home game, you'll see people with bags on their heads. If we lose this game to Carolina.
Oh, no, there's no question. There's no question.
We lose this game to Carolina, our next home game, there's going to be bags on people's heads. Like we used to have.
The Bengals cannot lose to Carolina. I don't think y'all understand. The fans are going to riot. They're going to go shoot up Zach Taylor's house, bro. They're going to go rob his car again. Like, they're going to rob his car again, vandalize his house. Leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they cannot.
Mike Brown's going to have an all of a sudden heart attack.
Bro, the Bengals cannot lose to the Panthers, bro. I don't think y'all understand. Like, those fans, when I was walking out the game, I ain't never seen more angry fans in my life, bro. Like, ever. Like, they were screaming some slurs, boy. Like, I was, like, walking out like, Jesus. But, yeah, man, I think the Lions smacked these boys in the mouth. Like, the Seahawks had a good 1-2. But there ain't 1-1-2 in this league that compares to Montgomery and Gibbs. Not a single one.
No.
Those two are dominating. Montgomery looks like Bo Jackson, and Gibbs looks like Chris Johnson on the same team. It's like, what's going on here? Like, these dudes are ridiculous. And then you got Monroe, J-Mo, Laporta. Their team is so insane. Like, they're due for a... I mean, dude, they might be due for a good playoff run, man. Like, they look so locked in right now. Like, they look locked in.
They got to get past the Packers.
It's not just the Packers. They got to get past the Eagles, 49ers, Packers. I mean, there's some teams that got to get past.
I don't know. The Eagles and 49ers were showing some weaknesses here lately. So
They're injured. But come playoff time, you'll see CMC's back, Debo's back. You'll see A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith. And then you're not even going to be thinking about... You're not even going to be thinking about that. You're going to be like, well, those are the two teams to beat. Like... Oh, man. But, yeah, we both got Lions there to end it off.
Yeah, I got Lions for sure, yeah.
You got Lions?
At Detroit, yeah. I'm going to give my 4-gamer out here, too.
You got your 4-gamer?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got it wrote down, but, yeah, I got my 4-gamer. I'm locking in with the Texans and the Jets. It's 2 money liners. I think he don't agree, but... Like, I don't understand how this is a loss, but You go 49ers minus 2.5. You're gonna win that.
It's like no odds though.
And then minus 2.5.
Or minus 10.
Well, minus 2.5 was minus 290.
It was minus 290.
It was like minus 296. As long as it's under 300, you're good. And if you don't want to go that route, you got Chiefs. Put them minus 5.5 because I'm telling you right now, and they're like minus 6.5. Like they're going to dominate the Chargers by like 20 probably. So I like my Chiefs minus 5.5. I won't say my Chiefs because I hate the Chiefs, but I'm gonna say Chiefs minus 5.5. I like the Texans, the Jets, and like I said, the 49ers. I mean, if you don't want to do that, minus the 2.5. I mean, that's cool, whatever. But I mean, Lions money line is a lot to me also.
That's funny. We got similar ones. My 4-gamer here. This is my absolute lock of the week. You guys can go check out my Discord. I got all my bets out over there at Nate's Takes. Go check me out. But my personal account's in. Go follow Throw the Laces on everything, man. We got that new logo. Let us know how you feel about the logo. But I think my certified 4 I got are, yes, I'm doing it once again. Yep, I don't care.
Hold on. Oh my God, I was going to guess it.
Bengals money line.
Don't do that.
Listen, there's no way they go 0-4. I don't care if you're a Browns fan, a Steelers fan, Ravens fan, a Chiefs fan. There is no way that the Bengals go 0-4. It's just not happening. Bengals money line check. Jets minus 2.5. I mean, I don't see a way that they don't dominate this game. Give me a Jets minus 2.5. Chiefs minus 2.5. Another little alt line. Bam. Domination. Now,
that's why I went minus 5.5. I might.
Now these last two, you can choose. I feel like Lions money line is more of a lock than Texans money line. So you can do Texans money line if you want. But if you throw in the Lions money line with that, they're like minus 110, and then you got the Bengals minus 260.
That's what I like about the
Jets
Lions
minus 2.5, Chiefs minus 2.5. That's a solid plus $400 bet.
Yeah.
And that's going to be locked in this week on my Discord. You all stay tuned. I'm bringing all way smarter bets. I'm doing just 2-leggers here. Hit 2-3 bets these last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, I'm turning that record back around. Like NBA season, hockey season, and NFL season combined, I added up all of my bets, literally all of them. I tracked them. I had 70% win rate all the way through the end of NBA and hockey season. Now here we are back at the NFL. I had a rough week 1, a little bit of rough week 2, and last week I bounced back a little bit. And this week I just feel a big week coming, man. I really do. So yeah, definitely go check me out over there. We hope you guys enjoyed this week. We got our bets of the week out here. We got our picks of the week. I know it went a little long, but we miss you guys. We had a lot to say here. And we'll be back next week with double uploads. Let us know in the comments some suggestions, what you guys would like to see. I know we've seen a top 10 quarterback of all time video. So we definitely are going to do that at some point. But let us know some stuff that you guys might like to see, like current, like what's going on, like what's going on in the league right now. So, let us know in the comments some suggestions. Let us know who you got. Call us, whatever you want to call us. We appreciate all the support. But share with your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. We're close to 100 subscribers. So that would be pretty cool when we hit that. We appreciate you guys. We got a solid 15 to 20 people that listen to us on a weekly basis. And that's crazy just to think about in itself. You guys really listen to us talk about sports here. Man, we appreciate you guys. That's our week 4 picks. Let us know in the comments. Go follow us on all socials at Throw the Laces, at Nate's Takes. This man refuses to make pro sports accounts for whatever reason. But he has so much to say about sports, but don't go make no accounts. All you gotta do is follow all the Bengals fans, post about Packers Bengals stuff. You'll get follows back, bro. I swear. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah,
I've gained 50 followers over these last 2 weeks, just following random accounts that associate with the Bengals and Packers and put that stuff in my bio. I mean, there's ways to grow. There's ways to get out there. But, yeah, we appreciate you guys. Hit that like, hit that sub. And as always, man, Hootie!